There was an article that surfaced about sea turtle meat, a seafood, being a delicacy, i.e. in some other part of the world. It is known to cause death by poisoning, chelonotoxism, a type of food poisoning. So in this convo I will talk about some other popular seafoods throughout the Food for Thought series which have dire effects on the human body. So let's talk about some of the more popular seafoods in detail. Shrimps, crabs and lobsters. Yes, these are known as seafood. Shrimp live in rivers, oceans, and lakes. They are bottom dwellers, which means they are found on muddy or sandy riverbeds and ocean floors. Shrimps are scavengers and indiscriminate, which means they feed on whatever they find. So firstly, what are bottom dwellers of the sea, you may ask? Well, bottom dwellers like shrimp, crab, and lobster feed at the bottom of the sea. They spend most of their time in the wild, eating anything that's fallen down to the bottom of the waterbed, which means they will eat both plants and animals, dead or alive. Carcasses of large animals or even human corpses. Shrimps serve a vital role as cleaners that help rid host fishes of external parasites and fungi, bacteria, and dead tissue found on the skin. Crabs like shrimp also sweep the ocean floor, consuming anything. They are like trash cans and even eat other dead crabs. Here's the catch. If those dead organisms are infected, yes, you guessed it, once the shrimp had eaten it, the shrimp is then infected. But this can happen to anything that lives in water. Yes, but however this happens through contamination. Shrimps eat anything others fish don't. So here's some concerning stats. As for health risks, ready-to-eat shrimp can be found with 162 separate varieties of bacteria with resistance to 10 different antibiotics. There aren't many good options for those of you who still want to eat shrimp. To add, shrimp, lobster, and crab, which make up the crustacean group, trigger the highest number of allergic responses from mild to severe. Some good news, though, if you cook the shellfish thoroughly, you can kill all parasites and avoid infections. But the question is, do you want to eat something that eats the dead to keep itself alive? Diseased shrimp should be buried or otherwise disposed of away from the water rather than tossed back. Microsporidia are also known to infect fish, which could be other hosts in the shrimp parasite's life cycle. Shrimp are bottom feeders living as deep as 16,000 feet. This means they sift through the sand and eat everything from algae, plankton, small fish, and other dead organisms. Other bottom feeders tend to collect more of these contaminants because they live on the bottom and they swallow a lot of mud with their food.